What is up, you guys? Matthew from Boosted Reviews here, along with Mocha chilling right behind me. She's wagging her tail all happy, like, look at her go. Hi. Are you happy? Are you ready for some Dimash? Yeah. It is, whoa, oh my gosh, Dimash Wednesday. Nothing else worked with Dimash and Wednesday, so I had to go, whoa, and then, oh my gosh, Dimash Wednesday. But Wednesdays from now for the foreseeable future until I eventually somehow maybe kind of sort of run out of Dimash videos, it's going to be Dimash on Wednesdays. So Wednesdays are solely for Dimash, and today we're going to review Ogni Pietra, or Olympico, I guess is what the song's called. Now, in the comments where y'all have recommended this to me, because this has been by far the most recommended video out of the remaining however many there are, I guess. I've gotten so many requests to do the fan cam version because apparently you can see his mouth really well, or you can see him really well. But then also a lot of people wanted me to do the live performance version because I guess the sound quality on that is much better than the fan cam. However, there were a few of you that commented that said that there was a new video out that combined the fan cam footage and the production version. So apparently it's like they meshed the two together somehow, where they basically have it to where you can always see his face or something like that. But the critical part was it still has the audio from the production version, which is the really good audio. So without further ado, because I've kind of explained this enough, we're just going to get right into the video because you guys know that Dimash knocks my socks off. These videos are usually quite long because I can't really believe what I'm watching and I have to watch it a few times. So, as always with Dimash videos, critical, as I've come to figure out the 2 times that I've watched him. Go watch the original performance first, because I'm going to be pausing. I'm going to be, looking over things, stuff like that. And for those of you who want to get the full experience, or for those of you who don't know the original song, go watch the original first. Because as we've come to know with Dimash, he is pretty freaking incredible. So probably going to want to experience it for yourself instead of having me chop it all up. But after you're done watching the performance, make sure to come back here, check out my review, and let me know how I did. And as always, guys, remember to go follow my Instagram at Boosted Reviews over there. I've posted up some pictures over there of my subscriber marks that I've hit now, which is over 5,000, because y'all are insane, and I love each and every one of you. Y'all are incredible. Thank you so much for the support. Also put up a picture of my dog over there, so if you want to see more of Mocha, maybe I'll start posting more of Mocha up on the Boosted Reviews Instagram. But for now, 3, 2, 1, Dimash, Ogni Pietra, probably butchering that, Olympico. Let's go. Man, he really does just create like such a presence on stage, doesn't he? Okay, hold on. What we got going on here? Oh, is this subtitles in 4 different languages? Because we got, looks like maybe Italian up top, Spanish second, English third, and then maybe Russian fourth? Something like that. But anyway, just kind of caught me off guard there for a second. Let's just restart this real quick. That's cool. There's subtitles for you guys. So if you want to know what he's saying, subtitles. Okay, so he's got 2 in-ears in. Very classical operatic right now. Okay, so it looks like they're going to overlay the video here. Okay, so real quick, just to explain something. Because the video is going to be overlaid like this, like you can kind of see how I'm assuming the one of his head is the fan cam, and the one in the background is the production video. Because it's overlaid like this, it's going to be very difficult for me to pinpoint like visual things that I'm finding, other than maybe something that he's doing, or if it's something really, really obvious in the background, kind of like those lasers that I just saw. But other than that, it's probably just going to be more of an audio slash maybe like singing technique or something that I notice. Other than that, I don't really think I'm going to get much visual stuff out of this one, just because of the way the video is put together. Unless it changes a lot or whatever, but we're gonna find out. Wow. So much like intensity so far. He's so intense. That was weird. Got like some dancing things in the background. Even just the way he's looking around at the audience and everything, just the way he's looking is so intense. You can tell right here he's just got this like, I'm like determined, intense look on my face. It's not like a relaxed, like calm Dimash singing kind of like little airy whatever. You know, he's singing a very intense vocal right now, and he's using his facial expression to either assist with the mental side of hitting these intensities, or he's doing it just solely for a visual aspect to go along with how intense the music is. Basically kind of acting out the intensity and how kind of hardcore this song sounds so far. Got some flashlights in the background. Wow. Wow. Dimash. Hence, oh my gosh, Dimash Wednesdays. He goes from like these belting male operatic notes. Very exaggerated mouth positioning too, in a good way. Look at the mouth positioning, wide open and just changing. To this. This is so beautiful. That was nice how I did a little head tilt. So now that we're in this like feminine kind of operatic side, he's lost some of the intensity in his face. He's still very serious. It's a very serious, very like powerful song, but he's lost a little bit of that like intensity in his face. It's just maybe here now. Like it was here and now it's here. But it's not relaxed. It's not like this. It's like in between. You know, it's like right here. Because it's a little bit softer of a vocal, but it's still a very powerful vocal here. And just notice on these notes, I'm going to go back to where that part begins. He almost at the beginning, he just that gentle, like I'm going to scoot back real quick, but he goes from like that, oh, you know, like that powerful like male operatic to this little push. And it's kind of just like this little gentle, like you can tell he's switching to this softer feminine side, just like a, and he's just kind of now dancing with his hand instead of like being that kind of like pointing around and doing like the very kind of like stern motions. It's now a push and very light little, you know, very delicate to go along with the more feminine side of this operatic singular person duo that he's kind of doing here. But he's doing it in a way where it still keeps the seriousness and the intensity. It's just lifted a little bit due to the style of the vocal. But look at his mouth positioning throughout all this. Every single word that he says, it is it is spoken like this very dramatically so that you really get the mouth positioning for the vowels and the consonants that he's saying. He's not singing like this. Notice how he's never singing like this. But he's still looking around, just that mysterious kind of stare. Every time he sings, his mouth is wide open like this. Here we go. Up, 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 up. You see this right here? You see this right here? If you're gonna do this shot, now again, not Dimash's fault, not the camera's fault. If you're gonna do this shot, you have to get this light lined up. You have to get this light lined up. On the left side over here, it's lined up pretty darn well. Now, granted, a lot of that has to do with the length of the arms of the people behind him doing that. But you need to nail that light placement and your foot placement behind. You need to nail that in order to nail this illusion here. Really cool effect. Really cool effect to kind of see it, you know, go up like that, but you got to nail that placement on the right hand side there. But that arm down thing, very powerful. The power's back here, and now he's much more jerky with his hand movements. Nice R rolling. Much more dramatic with those hands now. Man, that's so crazy. Dramatic. Look at that mouth positioning. It's just... Man. No. Oh my gosh. My guy. How? That is so high. Y'all need to like help me invest in getting a keyboard so I can start knowing what notes these are for you guys, because this is... I noticed something here also on that second note, because he does, I think he does 3 notes there. Speaking of mouth positioning, watch his mouth positioning here. So here, notice how his mouth, this is the lowest of the 3, because he kind of does this crazy note, and then he does a step up and a step up from that. This note here, notice how his mouth is almost like a diamond. Right? It's very tall, very long. You got this down here, and it kind of comes down to a point, down to a point, to a point, to a point. It's very diamond shaped. But then here, notice how he's now stretched it out to being more of an kind of like a rounder circle. It's not as tall, it's now more wide. And it's helping him because the vowel sound that he's hitting here between these 2 notes, that's a very different vowel sound. It's kind of like an I to an almost like an AO sound. And that right there, the highest one, is even wider. It's actually almost a full circle here that you can see. And the reason it's changing like that is because the higher you go, you have to kind of tweak the vowel sounds that you hit, because if you hit a vowel sound at a lower note and then try to take that same vowel sound to a higher note, it doesn't always come out right. Now I can go back and concentrate on what the heck note he just hit. Because this is insane. This is already high right here. This is insane. And that's unheard of. That is incredible. Look at the drama. Just that little Oh, the little eye. Hold on. He killed me with the eyes. Look at this. He's just looking over here, and then all of a sudden, just like a flick of the eyes to the other side. That is commanding that stage. Because there's like a little break here for him, but he's not taking a break in his performance. He's performing right now. That is a great performing quality. And then back to this low vocal again already. And all that power back there. Back to that long mouth. Using his hands to lift up the tempo and the vocal range here. Wow. Just to slide right up already. That's kind of cool. So going back to that. So right here, the lyrics are kind of talking about like, keep on going forward. And it's almost like he's marching in place here. Right here. He's like going back and forth, almost like he's marching in place. Okay, let's talk about this shot here. So this is most likely done on some type of crane camera, or it's done on, like they have cameras kind of like at a football stadium where they have the cameras on wires, on like tethers, and then they have like a rig that the camera sits on that can move up and down and around the wires, right, to move the camera around. And here, it's starting on one side of him, going, it's like, so it's starting here and going around him like this. But it's focus, like if I picture it like this, the focus is always on him. Very, very cool perspective when doing videos and stuff like that. It looks really, really cool. It's the first real camera aspect I've seen here. Just super cool. Oh, man. No. Go back. Go back. As much as I want to watch Sinful Passion again, too. I thought that's what he was going to end on. I mean, the ending cards are already up on the screen for the video and everything. I thought that was it. But then he took it up to, I think that was even higher than the first time. I gotta listen. Hold on. Here's the one step. There's no way, dude. That was an extremely powerful song. Like, I just feel like I can go conquer the world now. Guys, I'm speechless again. This is my third performance that I've seen. This one, the first thing that shocked me here, this one is all operatic. There's not much pop here. This is all operatic style. And that's the first time I've seen that from him. But also, you get this insane kind of like self-duet that he's doing here between like this male operatic vocal and this feminine operatic vocal. Back and forth, and it's just all this power. And you just finally get to see him take 100% like full control of this stage as a performance. Like, he is like commanding this stage. He's got the facial expressions to go with it. He's got the vocals that he's doing at the same time. He's got the hand motions. He's got like the little like hand play that he's doing. And just like the looking around when he's like all mysterious and like sliding his eyes everywhere and Oh my goodness. I'm at a loss for words again because I have now been shocked in 3 different ways in 3 different performances. I haven't heard a song yet by this man that has sounded the same. They all sound completely different, and they all follow different patterns. They're in different languages. That one, so the first one was in French. The SOS was in French. The second one, Sinful Passion, was I think in Russian. And this one now is in Italian. So 3 different languages, 3 different styles of performance, 3 different just mind-blowing experiences for me to look at. And this one wasn't as visual, like I said, because it had that kind of overlay, weird, distracting, a lot of stuff going on type of feel to it. But we got a really good look at just him himself up close, personal, front and center the whole time. And we got the good audio from the production version. I'm assuming the cell phone audio is really bad. It's tough to find something to say about the best singer on the face of the planet. It's so tough. And Mocha, what did you think of that? I don't even know if you were out here that whole time. What did you think of that performance, huh? Give me a bunch of tail wags and maybe kind of freak out if you think it was incredible. Yeah? Did you think it was incredible? Was it incredible? Oh, she thinks it was incredible too. Look at her. Anyway, guys, that'll about do it for me and this wow, oh my gosh, Dimash Wednesday. So the next video is going to be coming out on Friday. It's going to be Freestyle Friday, which could be anything. It could be more Dimash if I want it to be. It could be some more metal. It could be some rap. It could be some 80s rock. It could be something completely off the wall that maybe you guys have never seen before. I don't know. We'll find out on Friday. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to hit like and subscribe down below the video if you enjoyed, and go follow my Instagram over at Boosted Reviews, and I will catch you guys in the next one on Friday. Later.